Hey guys, Keaton Fishing Creek Outdoors here with another video. Today we're going to be doing a review video. This review video is going to be on the Duckett Micro Magic Pro. I feel like I've had them long enough and had enough versatility in the three I have to really give you a true and honest review of the rods. If you haven't seen my prior videos or my unboxings, I have a 6.6 medium spinning rod, a 6.6 medium casting, and a 7-foot heavy casting rod. There will be a 6.9 medium heavy coming soon. So yeah. Anyway, I'll get in, and I'll first probably start out. I'm gonna start out with the spinning rod, just because it's the most versatile and used rod. Anyway, ignore the crankbait on here. I used it for a tournament the other day. I just used it because people chatted on my rod. But anyway, that's not the point of this video. So this is the Duckett Micro Magic Pro. Let me turn on my lamp here so you can get a better view of it. This is the Duckett Micro Magic Pro 6.6 medium. This rod is a great all-around rod for basically all your needs. So prop it up like this. I'll just hold it. Oh, whoops. Alright, that's not going to work. Anyway, so yeah, it's a 6.6 medium. It's a great all-around rod. A 6.6 medium spinning rod is probably just one of the most versatile rods there is. So that's that. I really like the rod. I like my spinning rods a little stiff, just because I feel like they have a little more sensitivity and I can throw more stuff on them if I can only take one rod. So I do like a stiff spinning rod, and this one is perfect. And usually people think that Duckets are have a softer tip to them. Well, this one for a medium is actually stiffer than my bait caster medium, which I do like. It seems stiff when you're holding it in your hand, but when you get a lure in the water, the sensitivity and when you set into a fish, you have a fish on it, is a very soft. So it does everything that I want perfectly. It's perfect for what I want. The spinning rod. The only complaint I do have with this rod is that the tip of the top micro guide, the tip one, did happen to fall out on me after a week of use, but I was able to fix that, and it works perfectly now. The only reason I did do that is because I think when I was reeling in a fish, I had a tree limb get stuck in there and it punched the guide out. That's the only reason I have that. But easy fix. I just put a little super glue around it and then put some clear coat on it so there was no fraying in the line. So now it's smoother than it was before. Easy fix to the guide. But anyway, that is the absolute only complaint I have with this rod in particular. I love the EVA foam on the end and the cork here. Nice contrast, looks great. So yeah, and the bigger handle and the longer handle on the spinning rod, I really like that. But anyway, no complaints with this rod other than the tip, but that was my fault, and it just happens with micro guides. So anyway, I love this little funnel guide here on your base guide. I don't know if you'll be able to see it here, but see it has the little ring around it. Well, this prevents line knots while you're bringing your line into your reel, and it also prevents line twists when you're casting out. So I really like that. That's something everybody has trouble with spinning rods, and that really helps. The micro guides are great. I really like it on a spinning rod, and I have a Stratic CI4 Plus on here, 2000 2500 FA. So I love this rod, love it. So there's that. That's that setup. Next is probably my whoops, wrong rod. Next is probably I have the most hours on it. I probably have a combined week and a half of hours on it. Probably even 2 weeks, honestly, of hours on this rod. So I really know I put it through its phases. I've fished anywhere from a 3/4 ounce. Now this was just to test the rod. This was me purposely, oh, I think I can fish this one here. No, I was testing the rod, seeing what it can do, really putting it through its paces and stuff like that. Anyways, here it is, the 6'6" medium rod. I use this for my topwaters, jerkbaits, light jigs, and small chatterbaits for the time being. But yeah, it is a well-used and put through its paces rods. I have really tested this out. So these reviews aren't, oh, I fished it for a day. No, I fished it for probably two weeks in combined time. So it's not a weak review. But anyway, I really, when I first bought this rod, this is the first Duckett that I bought, I really thought that I was going to hate the reel handles because I was so exposed to the Shimano open reel seats where there's open to the blank and you only have the screw here or the screw back here in the handle. I actually like this reel handle much more than the open reel seat. I don't know why. I thought I would hate it, but I love it. I honestly, truly do. So if you're going from a Shimano and you want to try Duckett, don't be afraid of this reel seat. It's really comfortable. I do wish that the handle was shortened up here, maybe the cork up to here or something like that, just to give it more appeal, because this is a small split grip. It really doesn't matter, but just for visual appearance, plus it takes a little weight off the rod, because nobody's going to hold their reel like your bait caster like that, and you're either going to palm it, or I see some people go like that. But anyway, that's that. I have this paired up with a Chronarch CI4 Plus, 6.2 to 1 gear ratio, left hand. So it should be like the 151 HG maybe, I think, possibly. And I have 30-pound braid on there as well for my lighter jigs, very small chatterbaits. As you can see, there's one on there, and top waters. And I probably will change it out to fluorocarbon in late fall after the top water's done, and early spring, and then I'll put braid back on it again. But yeah, that's that. So you can see the Chronarch on there. No problems with this rod whatsoever. Nothing. But like I said, I've hooked anywhere from a 3/4 ounce Jackal Pompadour on here, just to see how it held up. I've hooked light 1/4 ounce top waters on here. I've really truly put it through its paces, see what it can do, and I have absolutely no problem. I've had long hook sets, see how that did with that, and I've had short strikes, and just ripping into fish. Held up great, no problems, no complaints with this one at all. No complaints with honestly any of them at all, except the guide popping out on the one. But that's a fixable problem. Like I said, like the reel seat. The colors, I love the white on the rod. I do. These rods are really light. For 160, 170 bucks, these rods are super, super light. For that price point, they're truly and honestly light. It's honestly amazing. And they're durable too. That's the most important thing. If they're durable, light and durable. If you have a light rod that'll break easily, it's kind of, why would you have a light rod then? I have heard some complaints on the longer rods flipping down in like Okeechobee and stuff like that, and they're ripping 8-9 pound bass and setting the hook out of them, coming out with probably 2-3 pounds, maybe 4 pounds of weeds. Understandable how any rod will break under that circumstance. Now, some are just super durable and they won't do that, but for the price point, I don't want to say it's expected, but it happens. It happens with almost every rod. When you have 15 pounds of dead weight coming out and you're doing it at a short distance, it's understandable. I mean, I'm not going to say it's good, but it's understandable. But I haven't experienced that personally, obviously. But yeah, love this rod. It's a pretty fast rod. It's got a good tip, a great tip for top waters. Absolute great tip for top waters. I love that tip for top waters. Yeah. There's a 6X medium. Alright, next is one that I haven't had a chance to fish very long, but I have fished it, I have felt it. And here it is. This is the Micro Magic Pro 7-foot heavy. It is. And you can see I have a Corrado eye on there. This is the 200. I don't know what the actual model name for it is. I think it's H something, possibly. But anyway, that's not the point. But it's a 6:3-to-1 gear ratio. Good versatile. I wish I got it in the left hand because I'm not left-handed, but I like left-hand reels. But anyway, so there's that. I haven't had much time to fish it, but I have had time. I've got some hours on it. The only thing that I wish with this rod, it is a heavy, but the sensitivity is great on it. I did wish it has a little teensy more tip. Little bit of an extra fast action instead of a fast action. Because then with the fast action, it's kind of more hard the whole way down with the heavy. But with the extra fast, it has just a little bit, a couple inches of tip, which is all I want. But other than that, it's really great. You still have the sensitivity. I just want it for castability, because this half-ounce jig, I honestly could not cast it very far. I could cast it about as far as, well, let me say this. I can huck this chatterbait farther than that jig. It's only a half-an-ounce jig, and it's a heavy rod. I was going to use it for light pitching and flipping, and my big wake baits, top waters like that. For jigs, though, it is sensitive. I can, if I truly whoop it, I can get it to go really far. But if you're just making a lob cast, it goes far, but compared to what I can do with some other stuff, the sensitivity I love. It feels great in your hands. I can feel every little bump that I go over with this little jig here. Yeah, I've only fished it for maybe 2.5 hours. But I really truly do like it.